Chicago.
King Kong ain't got shit. See the bright light, skyscrapers looking pretty. Perfect skyline, postcard from a city. And we still on the rise, more construction keeping busy. Always head down on the blue and the windy. Can't forget the Bulls, red and black run the city. Chicago, fire in the sky, WNB. White Sox and the Cubs up in Wrigley. Got a couple rings like I played for the Blackhawks. Always on the ground when my feet hit the asphalt. Dedication, hard work, and preparation. Never giving up to reach the goals I've been chasing. When it goes down, I'ma be the main attraction. Better stand back when the cameras start to flashing. Countdown, buzzer beater, how the game go. Crowd goes wild, cause you know who they came from. Michael Jordan, D-Wade when I'm scoring. Great Walter Payton, John Tays when I'm enforcing. You
King
already
Kong
know I had to make an anthem. Shot-town in the building, then you know what I stand for. Chicago, it's the city of the wind. Clock runs down, we gon' grab another win. Chicago, known for the skyscrapers, big city, big lights, and we all about the paper. Chicago, ain't another city like it right down Lakeshore. See newcomers all excited. Chicago, I'm in love with my city. I'm a Chicago. Seize up if you with me. Chicago.
Yo, Young and Turnt could not sleep. Woke up this morning. Young and Turnt is all over the place. This is the Gingerbread Man Show. On your way into the workforce, yeah, we here to talk about what happened yesterday. Couldn't sleep last night, tossing and turning bars. Hey, last night or yesterday, we got to see in midday the Young and Turnt crew, led, of course, by Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, and a little something from Paige Beckers, but I'll say Ryan Howard. Yeah, that's how we gonna keep it real around here. Listen, yesterday, we got to see on the Players Club what was really going on and how would it look? How does it look? What does it look like? We was anticipating what it would be. This is Steady Serving Sports ENT, and I am the Gingerbread Man. Listen, this is an extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, K-Sap. Hey, shout out to the Full Court Trio. Shout out to the Players Club who showed the USA team yesterday, the Young and Turnt crew, in their best. Good morning, She Wins. Good morning, Kiwi Drop. Hey, good morning. I appreciate you. Listen. I couldn't sleep last night. I had to come and talk about what I've been thinking about all night long. Listen. I'm going to just tell y'all the truth. I was fulfilled yesterday to see the Young and Turnt on the court playing basketball the way we know how it's supposed to be played. I was so excited to see the ladies, especially during the CBA exposure or disappointment or whatever you want to call it. We were able to see real basketball at its finest and the greatest ones right now to do so. You know what I'm saying? The great ones that's getting it done on the court. We saw it yesterday. The young generation that's coming in. We have no question of what and how this is going to end up, Jack. It don't look good for everybody else. I'm just telling y'all, it don't look good. Listen, the Young and Turnt crew came in and demolished the opponent. Like, I don't know who told those people to put in for their team and their nation to be, because they wasn't ready. They wasn't ready. I'm just saying they was not, what I would say, they was not ready for the onslaught that was going to come to Senegal, because Caitlin Clark and Ryan Howard dropped bombs on Senegal. I'm just telling y'all straight up, flat out, that's how it went. And then down low, you already know how it went. Angel Reese and Monique Billings was something to talk about down low. They was the leading down low crew. Shout out to Kiki, because Kiki came in playing a lot of bully ball. They was playing Kiki. 3 of them was jumping on Kiki back. Kiki be like, damn, get off me. Man, get off. Damn, leave me alone. I know I'm Nigerian. They was playing bully ball down low and dropping bombs up top. Senegal didn't have a chance. They didn't have a chance. So when I woke up this morning, I opened up my eye, saw what this was telling me and why. Bars. Hey, y'all, I'm going to read off, you know what I'm saying, this morning's editorial of what I opened my eyes to. And that was the first thing was Slam. We know Slam Magazine be covering all of the raw stuff, and they have a raw take about most of the things. This was done by Doug Fimich. He had an editorial about Caitlin Clark, Paige Beckers, Angel Reese bring the youth movement to the USA basketball camp. And he was just talking about how the camp was, and it says there's a youth movement at the USA basketball camp this weekend with the young WNBA players Caitlin Clark, Paige Beckers, and Angel Reese making their debuts with the national team. They've been competing against each other in college and in the WNBA for over the past few years, and Beckers was happy to have them as teammates again. Many of them, young players, had competed together for the USA on America Youth team. They'll get their first taste of the senior national team in the camp at Duke this weekend. So the thing is that I like the way Slam was trying to break it down to get us ready for what had came to it. So we're going to get down to the good part. You know what I'm saying? I had to read what Slam Magazine, because I love Slam Magazine. They give you some of the rawest coverage of what be going on and how they were saying it. But this morning, I woke up to ESPN, and ESPN get a take. You know, we be like, you know, they be the ops when it comes to, you know, our baby Angel and everything like that. But we gonna go ahead and get into it real quick and say the takeaways from the team's USA win, Clark's debut. Okay. So it wasn't only her debut, but, you know, we going to go ahead and roll with it. It says Team USA played its first game in the FIBA World Cup qualifiers in Puerto Rico on Wednesday, beating Senegal 110-46. The game was mostly notable for being a debut of the 6 senior national team members, including the 2024-2025 WNBA number 1 picks, Caitlin Clark, Paige Beckers, as well as the 2024 number 7 pick, Angel Reese. The newcomers joined returning national team members such as Kelsey Plum, Chelsea Gray, and Jackie Young. The United States will play 4 more games in Puerto Rico since it has already qualified for the World Cup, which will be played in September in Germany. Cara Lawson's squad is using these contests as an opportunity to build chemistry and learn first-time Coach Lawson's style. Here are 3 takeaways on the questions for the Team USA. They continue through the qualifying tournament. Team USA took advantage of its depth. Lawson made it clear that the rotation she played Wednesday will not necessarily be the one she's using moving forward, nor will the starting lineup. Against Senegal, Lawson went with the veteran starting 5, putting 2024's Olympic gold medalist Gray, Kalia Copper, Young, and in the first group. Notably missing from the starting 5 was Plum, who was also a part of the last Olympic team. The starting lineup is going to change. The rotations is going to change, Lawson said. As a coach, I'm still in the fact-finding mode. Not in terms of who they are, but trying to find some chemistry and see what combinations work together. De'Erica Hamby started it in the front court alongside Reese, with Aaliyah Boston unable to participate in the qualifiers because of the right leg injury she suffered at Unrivaled. The United States front court depth is a bit shallower than what they had at guard positions. Lawson highlighted her second unit: Clark, Ryan Howard, Plum, Kiki Serv'n, and Monique Billings, as the group she believed gave the team an offensive spark. She brought the group in midway through the first quarter, swapping out all 5 starters. We have a very deep roster, and it's one thing to say you have depth, but another thing to say leverage that depth. Lawson said, I thought our players that came off of the bench took us to a different level. If you have a lot of depth, you are playing sometimes either tire starters or the other team's bench. It is a great opportunity to create separation in the game. They did that. Breaking down the first timers debut, in addition to Buchers, Clark, and Reese, Billings, Serv'n, and Ray Burrell made the national team debuts. Burrell didn't check in until the fourth quarter. It's an exciting day when you get to make your debut with the USA Women's National Team, Lawson said. I thought they played well. I don't think you would notice that it was their debut. I thought they came in and had an appropriate level of respect for the game. Clark and Billings had the most impactful debuts. Clark finished with 17 points and 12 assists, while Billings had 10 points and on 4 of 8 shooting and 5 rebounds. Both played 19 minutes. Reese, the only USA rookie to get a starting nod, finished with 6 points, 8 rebounds, and 16 minutes. Buchers scored 9 points to go along with the 4 rebounds and 3 assists in 14 minutes. Her first points came off of a 3-pointer about 4 minutes after she checked in. With 5 minutes left in the third quarter, Clark, Reese, and Buchers, 3 of the WNBA brightest young stars, shared the court for the first time, perhaps giving the glimpse into the future of USA basketball. I'm just thinking, Clark, anytime you get to the point this jersey on, it's a little bit different. How does the group continue to gel? Chemistry is always a question for the Team USA, unlike other national teams, since it doesn't spend months playing together leading up to the tournament. Usually, the players are coming from the off seasons or their respective WNBA teams. The group that makes up the roster is unique. 11 of the 12 players represented the U.S. in Puerto Rico had just finished playing at Unrivaled, whether they were teammates or opponents. They believe that the time together lent itself to build quicker chemistry on Team USA. Yes, for this group, it's their first time playing together, but they play together in different ways in the WNBA, or it's USA or Unrivaled, Lawson said. There's synergy there. Team USA had a good feel for each other in the first game under Lawson, avoiding the obvious miscommunications and slip-ups. 28 of the team's 34 field goals were assisted, and it committed 13 turnovers. Lawson, who took over the Team USA in September 2025 and was on the sideline for the first time, will be coaching on the first 2 games of the qualifying tournament before returning to Duke for the selection Sunday. We don't have a lot of time together, so every match is super important, Plum said. We're not playing necessarily the scoreboard. We're really focusing on what we need to do to get better and grow as a team. Listen, what's up, big dog? What's going on, big girl? Listen, y'all, this team was so impactful to me, so impactful that, you know, it was just such an outstanding performance by all of the ones who came out, you know what I mean, came out and ready. And then it also shows everybody, you know what I'm saying? It also shows everybody what Unrivaled does. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear about the talk. I don't want to hear about the talk about what Unrivaled ain't this, Unrivaled ain't that. Unrivaled, 11 of the players that's on Team USA play against or with each other. 11 of the teams. So you got to take accountability or account for what Team USA, you know what I mean, spent time on the offseason doing. You know what I'm saying? You got to take accountability that the girls were out there. What's going on, Brother Hint? The girls was out there doing what they got to do to make it happen. And on the off season, they put themselves in a position to be able to come and gel with one another, and be just a impact right away on the court. I mean, right away, you could tell that the girls, you know, is gonna win everything right now. I mean, they were such a dominant force. I mean, who can disagree with what actually, you know what I mean, took place yesterday when the team won. It was like, well, we already expected them to win. We already expect them to win this thing, the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, Michael White. Good morning. Come in, hit the like button for me, please. If y'all would like to hit the like button, again, if you would like to give a donation to the channel, or you have a super chat, a super chat sticker, I will read it all to you. I will read it for you on this channel. And then if you'd like to give to the channel, please do. And if you want to be a member or subscribe, if you're new to this channel, y'all already know that I keep it cracking. It's a funny, you know what I mean, place to be. It's where I like to have my safe place with you guys and talk about, you know, what happened, and you know what I'm saying, and what was going on finally. You dig what I'm saying? So, here go the box score. We're going to bring the box score up. Yeah, we're going to cover it tonight on, the Players Club too. So y'all get to watch it with us tonight on the Players Club. So, you know what I mean? We'll be able to do that. The sporting news covered some of it. We're going to look at the stats. But I'll say this. Having Angel Reese start with this team, that means a lot to us that are fans. That meant a lot to us. It really made me proud for her to start on this team and this type of team. You know, you guys really understand how big this is. You know what I mean? Do you understand how big of a stage that this is? And then Caitlin Clark coming in and being humble and coming off the bench, and then she come in and lead the charge. You know what I'm saying? To push the team forward and get them into double figure lead. Caitlin Clark came right on in, kicked in with that second group, man, and they went off to the races. Like, they was like, man, y'all already know what's up. Everybody was in continuity with each other. Everybody was playing with each other. For the most part, was gelling. It looked like they already was like playing with each other for years as teammates. That second squad that came in, it already looked like that they was playing already a lot. And then you could tell the practices that they've been practicing with. Some of them, you know, Kiki dropped a couple of those passes that Caitlin had through, but she didn't have a lot of turnovers. She only had 2 turnovers, 1 or 2 turnovers. So that was really good to see. You know what I mean? Because we don't want to see, you know, Caitlin can't turn the ball over. You know what I mean? That's one of her woes. But hey, everybody got some woes. Angel can't miss layups, but she give me bounds and she put it right back up. Bars. So everybody got their flaws. You know what I'm saying? It takes Paige a little bit to warm up. When she get in, it takes Paige a little bit to warm up. But after Paige had you know what I mean, 3, 4, 5 minutes, Paige came right on in and she hit a 3. But that second squad, man, with Caitlin running the show, they went right off to the races. They was like, oh, y'all too close. We gonna fix that. And they came right on in and fixed that right there, right away. It wasn't like maybe 2 minutes into the play that Caitlin and the squad that came in, the second squad came in and took things clearly over. It was really a wrap, a downhill battle after that, because you know, because of what the continuity of it all. Because some of them came like the report said, some of them came already off of Unrivaled. Some of them already came off of Unrivaled. So, you know, the thing is that everybody, you know, during this whole period was amped up. You know, you hear Caitlin talking about butterflies. You hear, you know, Paige and Angel saying that they was ready to go and they was willing to do just about anything for the team to win, and all of the different things that, you know what I mean, that transpired during that game. I mean, it was like very, very much overshadowing, overbearing that all of these things was happening at the same time. We got to see Kahleah Copper playing well. You know what I'm saying? We got to see Kahleah Copper playing really, really good, you guys. You know, still a little bit better. She could be a little bit better on, you know, a little bit better on defense. But yeah, you know, Kahleah Copper did do this. Yeah, man, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't wait to hear what everybody was saying. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't wait for everybody how it turned out. But I'm gonna read y'all exactly what this was saying. More after these messages, y'all. Hey everybody, I'm here to talk about Vaughn Vacations, where planning is handled and memories are priceless. Travel is made simple. Vaughn Vacations takes the stress out of travel planning. From cruises and all-inclusive resorts to international tours, Tierra handles the details so you can focus on enjoying the experience. Whether it's a family getaway, couples trip, or group adventure, she makes planning easy. Experience, not just trips. At Vaughn Vacations, Tierra doesn't just book travel. She creates experience, from bucket list destinations like Europe and Africa and luxury cruises, solo and create group trips. Every vacation is designed to create unforgettable memories. Personalized services you can trust. When you book with Vaughn Vacations, you get expert guidance and personalized service from start to finish. From the moment you hire Tierra to plan your trip until you return safely back home, she's with you every step of the journey, making sure your travel experience is smooth, stress-free, and unforgettable. Ready to plan your next getaway? Visit www.vaughnvacations.com and let Vaughn Vacations turn your travel dreams into reality. In the editorial about the USA, it says the USA women's national team opened the 2026 FBA Women's World Cup qualifying tournament with a 110-46 win over Senegal on San Juan, Puerto Rico. An all-around team performance by the Americans saw each player on the 12-man roster score. The 6 players made their senior national team debut. Ryan Howard came off the bench and led the U.S. with 21 points, chat. God, she was on a heater. Hey, look, Ryan Howard was like, yeah, y'all thought y'all saw enough? Y'all thought y'all saw enough now? Ryan Howard was on the heater, and she didn't stop. Says while shooting the 66.7%, 6 from 9 from the field, from 3-point range, along with 5 rebounds. I thought it was to get our feet wet, Carol Lawson said, who picked up the first win, the U.S. Women's National Team head coach, and said, we've had a short lead up, but I think our focus has been good. Our energy's been good, and I thought that that carried over today. Carol Lawson. It says the Americans were firing on all cylinders, and the offense, as they shot an impressive 58.7%, 37 for 63 field goals from the field, included 54.8%, 7 for 31, 3 from the field. From 3-point range, Caitlin Clark helped control the tempo for the U.S. In her senior national team debut, pacing the team with 17 points and 12 assists. She had a double-double, y'all, this first game. It says Caitlin brings the dynamic play to the offensive end. Lawson said, as much as she is dynamic as a scorer, she's one of the most dynamic players in the world as well. After trailing just 5 seconds to start the game, the U.S. went on a 15-0 run and didn't look back. Veteran Kalia Copper helped settle the Americans into a game, scoring 6 of the team's 15 points in the run. Copper finished with 10 points to open her second World Cup qualifying tournament. 3 straight three-pointers from Clark, Howard, and Kelsey Plum pushed the USA's lead to 48-17. Late in the second quarter, Howard was on fire from beyond the arc, going 4 for 5 the first half to help push the U.S. to 59-19 lead heading into halftime. It says, personally, I think just being able to knock down open shots was the key for my success. Howard said, my teammates kept finding me, and they put their trust in me, so I had to repay them with assists. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Howard was on the heater, y'all. Coming out of the break, the U.S. picked up where they left off, extending their lead 44 points before Senegal called a timeout. Senegal would respond with a 5-0 run of their own late in the third quarter before Angel Reese bucket saw the Americans extend their lead to 71-30. USA didn't slow down in the fourth, and they continued to put on a clinic for 3, capping the night off with back-to-back threes by Clark and Ray Burrell. We feel like we have a lot of weapons on this team, Lawson said. We can get out and run, and we won't want to be unselfish as well. Those are the things we kind of talked about as emphasizing. And I thought that they came out to fruitacious. I don't know, what's that in the back? For us in the game, defensively, in the Americas were locked in from the start as they held Senegal to shooting just 26.3%. That was crazy. They went 15 for 57, chat, from the field. The USA forced Senegal into 20 turnovers, which led to 28 points by the U.S. Monique Billings and Paige Beckers both came off the bench for their debut. Billings added 10 points and 5 rebounds. Beckers had 9 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. It's an exciting day when you get to make your debut with the U.S. Women's National Team, said Lawson. It's a dream come true for a lot of them, and I thought they played well. So this was real good. Good morning, Sister June. What's going on, Wody? What's going on, MSL 5253? What's up? How y'all doing, my family? Hit the like button when you come in, please. Hit the like button, and also, please, if you ain't subscribed to this channel, go ahead and, subscribe to the hottest podcast that y'all gonna, your boy, Bro Claude, and what we do over here. We the bread makers over here, baby. This is what we do. We're going to go on into the box score. They gave Ryan Howard, of course, the player of the game. Ryan Howard is Ryan Howard, y'all. She got a little, you know what I'm saying? She got a little something more in this game. She got a little bit of award. She got a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, player of the game, little treat. You know what I'm saying? Little treat that she gave. You know what I mean? She got, you know, because she did do it. Listen, she did an exceptional job. She did an exceptional job. Good morning, my family. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Come in. Hit the like button. Listen, all I want to tell y'all is that at the end of the day got to end. And Senegal, they wasn't ready. They was not ready for what had happened to them. Did y'all see the coach? He got kicked out. The coach was like, "What did you mean? What do you mean? No foul? No what? I don't understand. What? This is no good. This is not a good competition." It was like, "Get your $5 ass out of here. Get your $5 ass out of here. Ain't nobody fault that you scored 19 points in 3 quarters." Hey, he was baffled. Seriously, he didn't know. He wasn't ready. So we look at the box scores. You know what I'm saying? Paige Beckers, y'all already heard, 9 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. You know what I'm saying? She had 1 turnover and 1 steal. Kelsey Plum, 7 points. She had 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1 steal. De'Erica Hamby, she had 8 points. She had 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Kalia Copper, she had 10 points. She had 10 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 1 steal. Chelsea Gray had 3 points. Chelsea Gray didn't even really play. Chelsea Gray came out, just kept her legs up, and she ran, you know, up and down the court. But she really, you know what I mean? She really wasn't needed because the Young and Turnt was doing what they do. I mean, seriously, the Young and Turnt, they was doing what they want to do. Ryan Howard only 24. She finna be 25. So, you know what I mean? All of them, Paige 24. So, I mean, Chelsea Gray had 3 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Angel Reese, 6 points. She had 8 rebounds. She had 2 turnovers, though. You know what I'm saying? Along with everybody else. Ryan Howard had 21 points. She was the player of the game, of course. Ryan Howard came out on a 6 for 9 check. This is the Ryan Howard that we always want to see. This Ryan Howard, what's up, King? This Ryan Howard is who we know she is, and what we always want to see exemplify on the chat. I mean, you know what I'm saying, with us in playing basketball. Big, what's up, Big Damon? Chi-Town Cap. Hey. Oh, that's Chicago Cheetah. What's up, baby? Good morning. Good morning. I see y'all coming in. Please hit the like button when you come in, too. And if you want to give a super chat, super sticker for the job, y'all already know. But she was 6 for 9, chat. 66.7% from the field. 6 3-pointers. 6, chat. 6 3-pointers. That was remarkable. I mean, seriously, she came right in. She came right in and 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. And then, of course, my baby Ray had 5 points. She had 1 rebound and 2 assists. Monique Billings had Jackie Young, the gun. She had Jackie Young had, what was that? 4 rebounds. What? How many? Jackie Young 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and Monique Billings had 10 points, 2 rebounds, and Kiki had 6 points and 2 rebounds, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. So that was good. 2 assists. My bad. That was good. That was good. That was good. That was good. They weren't ready, y'all. No, they weren't ready. They weren't ready for this. The total team shot 58.7%, which I went over from the field. 20 for 32 from the 3-point line, 62.5%, 17 for 31 in all shots. Man, listen. When you shooting like this, y'all, in a percentage wise, that's remarkable. That's remarkable. I don't even know if they would have said if they broke a record, but that's remarkable to shoot like that. But then again, I know a lot of people saying, well, man, that was Senegal. They look like high school kids. They sure did. If they wasn't no high school kids, what I heard, Senegal had a good team. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. Not what we saw. Not what we saw. We didn't see those type of things. So let's go on. We gonna do a recap, and I'm gonna show a few things that happened on the court, so we could get a glance on some of the big highlights that everybody is seeing and talking about. We gonna more after these messages. Hey everybody, my name is Bro Claude, and I'm here to tell you about the best whipped organic shea butter on planet Earth. It just so happens to be my brand, Bread House Butters. Sheens, shine, heal, treats, moisturize, condition your skin. Not only is this the best shea butter for you, but it heals good, smells good, and feels good. It is the best moisturizer that you can use. It clears up any scars, scrapes, stretch marks, blemishes, rashes, bruises, eczema, psoriasis, and most intensified dryness of skins. You can put this on your face, your hair, and your body, and I'm telling you, this is the best product that you can use in America, because of course we make ours and crafted handcrafted in our own kitchen. So I'm asking for you guys to support the #1 product that you're gonna ever be able to put on your body, Bread House Butters brand. And guess what? You can go to breadhousebutters.com. I said breadhousebutters.com, and put your order in now. Thank you, and I appreciate everyone who supports. All right, y'all, here we go. We're going to pull it up. Come on with it, Bro Claude. So, y'all, listen. When you start off on Twitter X, the first thing you see, it's the first thing you see on Twitter X. The very first thing you see is Angel Reese. The very first thing to talk about is Angel Reese. Here you go, y'all. Baby girl got her thing in. Angel Reese getting a rebound. She getting a rebound and scoring on them fools. Look at it. She bringing the ball down. Switch hands. Came to the side. Up and over. Oh, we ain't talking about no misses there, baby. Just dominated, y'all. It really was a dominating thing to call. I enjoyed myself yesterday when we was doing it, but the timeline today is pretty hot on everybody. She played for Senegal. She over there on LSU. This is one of the ones that played for Senegal. Y'all heard about Vam, of course. Vam did his thug thizzle. Angel, she it says the Brisbane Bullets have announced global basketball icon entrepreneur Angel Reese 10 is joining the club ownership group. She just a boss, y'all. She just a boss. She gets involved. Okay, here you go. This is what everybody was looking for. Caitlin, jab step, come around, assist, Monique Billings. Psh, please. Look, too easy. Pass around, shot, Kelsey Plum, knock down. Steal, Kiki, Caitlin, fastest people on there, Monique Billings, easy work. Caitlin shot, knock down. This was so funny, y'all. Ryan Howard, look, Ryan, Caitlin, inside Kiki. Man, this shit was looking crazy, y'all. Bow. It was crazy. Kelsey, Caitlin in the corner, come around, behind the back, y'all. Y'all see all this? Bow. Look at Ryan. Just she wasn't gonna miss that. Ryan Howard was not gonna miss that. Billings over the top. Angel shot. Page. Bow. Come on, man. It just looked like they was playing with each other. Kalia Copper, easy work. Y'all already know she one of the best slashers in the business. Pass out, knockdown. Who left her open? Why you leave her open? He went to the locker room after that shot. He went to the locker room. He went to the locker room after that shot, chat. Good morning, AEP. Good morning, Sister Felicia. Listen, he went to the locker room after that shot. That was crazy work to watch, y'all. So we got to see a beautiful, beautiful offensive slot. There's a lot of people talking about this on the timeline on Twitter X. It's live. Twitter X is lit. Twitter X is like crazy right now. Twitter X is crazy now. They crazy about this team. It said, Bro Cloud, why you trying to bring them touch people to our safe space? Sister Fee, you know I'm a little touched too, though. You know I'm a little touched. It's all right. It's okay. But listen, but I just really want to say that we got to be fulfilled yesterday. You know why? We shut up a whole lot of people because in the very first game, Cara Lawson, she was like, no, Angel got to start. This is what we've been telling people. We've been telling people already. Us over here on this channel, we've been already telling them that Angel was supposed to and was going to start. No matter what Twitter was talking about, we already said, I got receipts. They was talking about, oh, she ain't gonna make the team. First of all, they said she wasn't gonna make the team. Y'all remember that? You were wrong, Clarkies. Second was, she ain't gonna hardly get no tick because she ain't better than nobody that's on the team. That's my second receipt. You were wrong again because we talking about the dynamic, the fabulous, the wonderful, the megastar, the hardcore. Listen, the hardcore, most vicious post player, stretch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the game. So you were wrong on the third part. The other part is Angel Reese is one of the most prolific fours that you've probably ever seen play this game, and she get a rebound whenever she wants to. She gets rebounds when she if she want to, and if she want you to just be gone, she can do that down low. And we saw it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kiki Efren. You know what I mean? Kiki had a great effort. Monique Billings had a good outing. That was really good. Monique Billings showed up. She had a jumper out of this world. Monique Billings played really, really good, guys. I'm serious. I wasn't surprised because she's a veteran that anyway, and then she was doing really, really good over there on Golden State. And then, of course, she had a decent Unrivaled there. But these players here, the players in particular, the young and Turnt, I mean, they could really do, they could really do just about anything at this point. The young and Turnt can, I don't see nobody beating the young and Turnt. If this is just the team that they have in, the young and Turnt is crazy work. Yeah, the young and Turnt. I knew Angel was gonna start. I knew it. I already knew that who they was gonna start at 5. Angel start. Y'all know that, right? De'Erica Hamby and Angel. I ain't going into that, but y'all know there's nobody that they don't even feel safe without her being on the floor sometimes. That's just real quick. Real obvious. Ain't being no sycophant about it. I'm not trying to just, put Angel above all. I'm just being honest with you. If you're a real honest person and you love the game of basketball, you already know down low, if Paige and Caitlin are shooting and Ryan Howard are shooting, you do want Angel Reese down low. Because Angel not only gonna come down low, she gonna grab the boards and run across the feet. She able to handle the rock, really good. Not decent. She's really good at handling the rock as a big, because she used to be a point guard. So she gonna coast to coast your ass. You underestimated, and you saw that happen yesterday in the game. Angel Reese coast to coast their ass. They was like, what the hell is this all about? This wasn't it. I mean, what y'all weren't watching, Angel? Y'all weren't watching? You didn't get the memo? Like, please. So we know that Angel was gonna start. Everybody on this channel, you know what I'm saying? That was a nice thing. I saw some of your recording, ADP. That was really, really good what you covered, how you covered the team. I really do like that. I put some likes up. That was really good that you covered. Y'all go over to ADP and check out what ADP said about the USA team. Y'all give us some love. Go over there and subscribe. But yeah, man, the thing is this, man, at the end of the day got to end. And the young and Turnt, they ended up with a win. Bars. Y'all got me playing early in the morning. Y'all better stop. Cut it out. Knock it off. So I came to give y'all reports, man. I came to tell y'all exactly what I saw. I couldn't sleep. Listen, I couldn't sleep last night. I told y'all, tossing and turning. I was waiting for this to happen. My mind was yearning. Bars. I couldn't wait to even talk about this, man, because this was something that really, I didn't do it last night. I had to elaborate. I watched it, watched it on record again. And I really wanted to give my whole aspect of what I saw, you know what I'm saying? And what I called. I wanted to go over. And from what I picked up from is that the second squad got a lot of firepower on it. The second squad got a salute. Hey, boss, What's up? Good morning. Good morning, boss. My main man, K-Sap, simply bought the baddest, listen, the baddest podcast on planet Earth is in the chat. What's going on, boss? The young and Turnt is probably who care, you know what I mean? No disrespect for, you know what I mean, the OGs, because the OGs got them there. But the young and Turnt squad, I really love our future, y'all. I really love our future. And the firepower, the ball play, the high IQ on offense, and then the seatbelt. Y'all saw Angel Reese, and she was sticking the guard, the little bitty guard. She like, I know that little guard was like, go on, girl, leave me alone. And she's like, no, don't do that. No, you can't go that way. No, you ain't going that way. She just threw the ball away, and she was like, damn, somebody get this goddamn girl away from me, because I can't see past her. That's what Angel brings to the table. Regardless of what you say. Did y'all see it? What other big that you saw locking down a point guard from 90 feet? That was 90 feet, chat. Y'all ain't feeling me right now. Y'all ain't feeling me. I know y'all, oh man, he over here fanboying again, glazing. Yeah, I'm glazing a little bit. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. You ain't seen none of the other bigs take on a point guard. And she does it all the time. She like, y'all saw what she did the year before with Tiffany Hayes. And all doing this Unrivaled when she came the last 4 games. She is not scared to stick anybody's point guard. No, she's not. And she's very antagonistic also. She talking S-H-I-T while she doing it. She like, oh, what you thought you was finna, oh, what? You thought you was finna get past me? Really? You thought that? Did you really? So, what we lack on offense, on defense, there's people we got on defense. You know what I'm saying? Kelsey Plum, really good. I really used to think that Kelsey Plum couldn't play defense, but she did good in you saw it. And on LA, she was doing good, but I'm being Unrivaled was really to prove that Kelsey Plum got a defensive game. And then, of course, displayed while she was playing the other player. You know what I'm saying? So Kelsey Plum, Paige, you already know Baby Paige can play defense. Ray Burrell, defensive player. Kiki Efren, defensive player. Monique Billings, defensive player. De'Erica Hamby, Brawley, defensive player. You know what I'm saying? I don't really see. We know Ryan Howard can, and sometimes if she's out of it, she'll be lacking on offense. On defense. We know already about Caitlin. We ain't gonna speak about it. We know Caitlin. That's a liability for her, but it's okay. It's okay. It's enough people that's there. We know that the point guard sometimes can get passed up. Chelsea Gray can get passed up sometimes, but it's okay. You know what I mean? We got others to do it. Kalia's is iffy. You know what I mean? If she did play lockdown defense this game, but the next game she could probably be missing. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I just think that with the players that they have on the Young and Turn squad, adding Ray Burrell and Monique Billings, that was a plus. That was a plus. That was unbelievable. The way that they showed up and showed out, and shout out to the second squad, because the second squad took you there. The second squad is one of the reasons why we even talking about, damn, it just should not have been done like that. Coming out and shooting 6 for 9, Ryan Howard, that's the Ryan Howard that we know. And then Caitlin Clark leading the charge and being just a high IQ player. See, nobody gets mad. Listen, we are not mad at you, Caitlin. If you look at this, we are not us on this channel because we ain't no fucking haters. First of all, excuse my language, y'all, early in the morning. We're not no haters. We know that Caitlin Clark can play the game, and we know that Caitlin Clark is very good. And we like to see Caitlin Clark on the floor, and we like to see her shoot those threes, but we don't like what she brings. Okay, it's not all her fault, because some of the fault, yes, I know people like, oh, she ain't never disbanded. Really, she said it, but she didn't really say it. She didn't really say, y'all stop that bullshit that y'all doing over there, you mega hat wearing ass. You know what I mean? 8 people. You know what I mean? She just ain't came out there and really, even though she supported Kamala Harris, and you know what I mean, but she didn't come out and say, hey, I ain't with the Trumpers. She didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? She stayed neutral because why? She want to sell shoes, of course. Like Angel sells shoes anyway. Angel just Angel is so smart, y'all. Y'all don't understand that this young lady came, she won a natty. And since she won a natty, the professionalism, the smarts, the business savvy, her team, the business team that she has is remarkable. Nobody can say out of all of the players in the WNBA, they are not as business savvy as Angel Reese. Why? Of course, she got Shaquille O'Neal over there. Dr. O'Neal is, you know what I mean? And then she got Ivo as the vice president over there at Reebok. He could show her how to lose money, how to get money again, how to lose money and get money some more. You get what I'm saying? So she got really, really good guys around her, and the professionalism that she has. You know, Angel Reese is just a marvel of what it is to be a professional player. And she took a lot of things out of LeBron James' book. You know what I mean? The first billionaire to ever play basketball on the floor and be in active duty. You know what I mean? So shout out to Angel Reese on her business ventures. Shout out to Caitlin Clark on being a high IQ and a high volume player. Shout out to Ryan Howard to come in locked in. She was locked. Y'all, 6 of 9. Ryan Howard, 6 of 9. I couldn't wait to talk to y'all about that. You know what I'm saying? Ray Burrell came in the fourth quarter, and it was like, we was like, when we saw Baby Ray on the court, we was like, damn, we've been, I was talking shit yesterday. I was like, man, where Ray at? As soon as Ray Burrell come on the court, right away, she locked in with the young return. So they got a hellified bench. They got the first 5, the second 5, and the 2. Monique Billings and Ray Burrell, significant turnaround. I know Acosta is over there, Natalie. You know, so I knew it was a give for Monique Billings. Monique played for her, so it's a familiarity there. And you know, it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. We say, man, say Ryan Howard was phenomenal and put up ridiculous display of shooting, even with the people in her face with little time and little space. It was incredible, but it was against Senegal, yes, but great. I agree. I really do. That was very, but no matter who you're playing against, though, chat, no matter who you playing against, 6 of 9, that's phenomenal. Right out the gate. This ain't something that she warmed up to do. She was right out the gate, hit 5, bow, bow, bow. And then later on, she hit that last one. You know what I'm saying? So that was like a beautiful thing. So I appreciate, you know what I mean, how they came out. I appreciate that they came in locked in. They was ready to go. If you new to the channel, join the channel, be a part of it. I appreciate you coming in. What's up, AW? I appreciate you coming in. You know you get mentioned over here. We give you love over here. We show you love. You in our chat. We grateful for you to be in our chat. What you say, Wody Mac? I miss you more, Wody. I miss my brother all the time. I know you in a whole lot of circles, but I miss you, brother. It says to circle back to the point I made. No other small forward or power forward on that team is aggressive enough to play bigger than their size besides maybe Kiki. But Angel does it consistently. Yes, sir. Yes. No, he said that. So what he was saying, ADP, Angel, it ain't nobody that you gonna pick over Angel. That's basically what Wody Mac was saying. I don't know if you read it really good, but he was saying that Kiki did well, but Kiki ain't grabbing the ball off the board and running it down court. Maybe pass it off, but switch hands. Listen, she came down the court with the left. She switched hands over and attacked the right side of the basket and laid that bitch up. That's what he was talking about, Sister ADP. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what the chat said. Maybe y'all was talking about something else, but oh, okay. I might have missed something, but I'm just saying there ain't nobody. There's nobody there's no big on this team. De'Erica can do it. De'Erica can do it, but not doing it like Angel. Angel grabbing that bitch. Listen, she grabbing that bitch like off the rim. Boom. And she running down with her left. Switch. Right. Attack. Layup. Or attack. Jab step. Shot. We done seen her do it. Yeah, we ain't seen her do it. But I tell you, but ADP was with me though, and along with some of the ones that's in the chat. I told y'all, they ain't gonna find nobody that can play one through five. Nobody can play 1 through 5 like Angel Reese. I said it. There's nobody, not even not Asia Wilson. You don't see her out there. You know she kind of be on the island with them ones. Y'all done seen it. Asia be like on the island. You know what I'm saying? What you send me, baby girl? Say, bro, Claude, I sent you a short clip video of Cara Lawson talking about the starters change every game to shut up the haters, because I know soon they don't see her start, the lies will begin. Oh yeah. No, she want to change up. Yeah, no, I read it. No, I read what you probably sent me. Yeah, Carol Lawson said she's gonna be sending she's gonna be rotating to find the best group of rotations. Let me see, sister. Let me see. You send it. Let me see what you sent it. What did you send it, Sister Felicia? Did you send it to my what did you send it to, sister? Let me see, Sister Fee. I'll find it, Fee. I'll do it because I got a video coming and I'll put it up. I'll put it up on my video. So, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It says Tim took it back messaging. Okay, let me see Carol Lawson. Let me see what Carol Lawson said. Let me see what Carol Lawson said. I'm finna bring that up, chat. I'm finna bring that up. Y'all already know they gonna run with their home. Okay, here you go. This is what I'm talking about. Do y'all see that? Y'all see that, right? They try to show flaws, but y'all see how she can switch hands and do whatever. They be them haters. See, look, the Clarkies, they be looking, boy. As soon as they, but they see, but they didn't show where Caitlin threw the ball away. But it's okay. They ain't gonna do that. They not gonna do that. See, that's the only problem that I be having with the Clarkies. Y'all not gonna show when she lost the ball. Y'all not gonna do that. You're not gonna be fair. You're not gonna be fair. So it's like, look, that was on the money. Look at that shit. That shit was amazing. Yeah, that shit was cold. I ain't gonna even lie. Look around. Boom. Boom. In the Kiki. Young and Turnt. Look at Kiki. Straight up. Stop. That shit was easy. They was playing in continuity. Look over. Ray. Look at Ray. She thought she was in Unrivaled, y'all. They was like, Ray, you shooting that ball, you ain't in Unrivaled. Ray say, yes, I is. It's all the same to me. Oh, this is what I'm talking about, y'all. Look, crossover. That's what I'm talking about, Rody. That was cross court. That was cross court, Wody. Ain't nobody doing that. Ain't nobody doing that. Boom, switch hands. Attack, right side. Stop. Ain't nobody doing that. They not doing that. Hold on a second.
It's reminding me that it just felt good to, have a ton of open shots. My teammates reminding me them, and us being able to move the ball and continue to have good actions, and the ball is always going to find the right shot, and so us being able to come out not having that much time with each other and being able to continue to move it and get it around like I mentioned earlier. But I hit shots. They kept finding me. Shoot. It just felt good.
We love that. We love our players. Paige running offense. Paige just so smooth, y'all. Paige different. Paige is totally different. This is one of my favorite two-way players. Paige just different. Knockdown, bow. Yeah, Paige different. Kelsey, look at Plum Dog. Stop it. Bow. Yeah, this team is very good, y'all. This team is very, very good. Angel was on the floor. Jackie Young, the gun. Look, three players on Angel. Bow, knockdown. They were so focused on Kiki and Angel down low, they kept leaving the up top open. Ryan Howard just chewed their ass up, and that's what I'm talking about. When you're a player, such an impactful player like Angel is, and Kiki, but like Angel is, they putting the whole squad on Angel. They focused on Angel and what she gonna do. Angel Reese. That was the only three that was hit by Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray didn't really play that much. She didn't need to play. So they got to save them knees. Save them knees, y'all. See. What you say, Zane? I think the best combo on the front court is Kiki and Angel. They bring the fire. Yeah, they do. But Kiki and Angel, they, you know what I mean? That's a 1-2 punch down low that they weren't ready for, even though they are a little undersized than everybody else. That's at that 5 part, at that 5. I mean, who you don't see nobody able to stick them. Who would be able to stick those players? I was trying to find the Sister Felicia about them talking. I was trying to find Carol Lawson talking. Y'all know they be having fun, y'all. They be having fun. These two, now that they got them together, Paige, they coming at you, Paige. They coming at you, Paige.
Look at Paige sucking up to that girl. Look at Paige sucking up to that girl.
Yeah, man. Plum Dog. I do want to see more Kelsey Plum, though. I do. Just because Plum Dog is a vicious player. That was cold. That was cold right there. Wow. Yeah. So I tried to find it where she was talking, but we can't find it. Yeah, a lot of people, though, it's good for America, though. It's great for America to see those. Let me see Kyra Lawson. Let me see Kyra Lawson. Y'all know that she might be our cousin. She might be my cousin because I got a lot of Lawsons. I was trying to call my auntie. I was like, okay, here it go. Here it go, y'all. I found it. I found it, Sister Felicia.
With every player, one-on-one, not necessarily before the game, but in the last couple of days. I won't tell what I told you. But I told her to shoot the ball. No. And you know, with Caitlin, you know, she brings this dynamic play to the offensive end. I mean, that goes without saying. And as much as she is dynamic as a scorer, she's one of the most dynamic playmakers in the world as well. And so we just talked about her utilizing all the talent. It's the most talented team she's played on. So imagine being a dynamic playmaker, and then all of a sudden you're playing alongside all these other dynamic playmakers and finishers. And so I thought she toggled between, you know, the playmaking and the scoring really well tonight, and looked pretty comfortable out there. So I was proud of how she played in her debut. I had a conversation with every player, one-on-one, not necessarily before the game, but in the last couple of days. I won't tell what I told you. But I told her to shoot the ball. No. And you know, with Caitlin, you know, she brings this dynamic play to the offensive end. I mean, that goes without saying. And as much as she is dynamic as a scorer, she's one of the most dynamic playmakers in the world as well. And so we just talked about her utilizing all the talent. It's the most talented team she's played on. So imagine being a dynamic playmaker, and then all of a sudden you're playing alongside all these other dynamic playmakers and finishers. And so I thought she toggled between, you know, the playmaking and the scoring really well tonight.
Yeah, I mean, don't read a lot into, you know, we talked about this with our players. Like, the starting lineup's going to change. The rotations are going to change. You know, as a coach, I'm still in fact-finding mode, not in terms of who they are. I know who they are as players, but trying to find some chemistry and see what combinations fit best together. So that was just kind of doing it that way, and I tried to mix it up between the first half and the second half and see, are there groups that naturally have some good chemistry on either end? But it's a luxury to have, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, don't read a lot into, we've talked about this with our players. Like, the starting lineup's going to change. The rotations are going to change. As a coach, I'm still in fact-finding mode, not in terms of who they are. I know who they are as players, but trying to find some chemistry and see what combinations fit best together.
So she's saying, so all of y'all get out of y'all feelings. Get out of your feelings, those of you that did not get to see your player start. So those of you guys that did not get to see your player start, she said that she's not going to just stick with that lineup. She's going to she's going to see how how everything goes, and she's going to play with the rotations. So if you didn't, you didn't get what's going on. So, here you go.
The post-game press conference for the FIBA Women's World Cup qualifying tournament game between USA and Senegal. USA won 110-46, and joining us now is head coach Karen Larson and TCL player of the game Brian Howard. Again, just a reminder to turn your cell phones off. The ringer is on, and we are conducting the press conference in English. We will head to Coach Lawson first, and if you could just start by giving us your initial thoughts on the game.
I thought it was good to get our feet wet. This group, the first time playing together. Obviously, they've all played together in different ways in the WNBA or in USA or Unrivaled. I mean, there's some synergy there, but these 12, we've had a short lead up, but I think our focus has been good, our energy's been good, and I thought that carried over today. I thought Ryan, really got our offense jump started with her ability to knock down the three-point shot. I thought Caitlin's playmaking ability, really kind of got us going, got into a nice rhythm in that second quarter, and scored a lot of points. So a lot of good performances from today. Pleased to get the win, and looking forward to tomorrow.
And Ryan, we'll head over to you personally as a player, and then also as a team. Just comments on the game.
Like Coach said, it was good to have to go against somebody that wasn't ourselves. We've been battling a little bit in practice, but being able to bring it together and have the same end goal and go against somebody else that we, only had a little bit of time to get to know, I think it was good. We're obviously going to have a lot to work on. Obviously going to have to be better defensively as far as battling and stuff, because, a lot of teams are going to look at that and want to attack us. Personally, I think just being able to knock down open shots was the key for my success. My teammates kept reminding me, and, they put their trust in me, so I have to repay them with an assist on the stat sheet. But yeah, I think like Coach said, just being able to have this on our backs now and be able to take something from it into the rest of the game.
We'll open it up to media now. Just a reminder, when you get the mic, to just state your name and the media company you're with. We'll start with the first row here.
Good afternoon. My name is Hector Jose Gonzalez from the Deportes Studio. This is a question for the coach. Coach, congratulations on the victory. You have 3 players on those figures. A lot of players are new, making their debut today. How proud are you of the team right now?
I'm very proud of the team. It's an exciting day when you get to make your debut for the U.S. Women's National Team. It's a big day. It means a lot to our players. I think almost all of them grew up watching this team and wanted to be a part of it, and now they get a chance to join it in this qualifying tournament. So it's a dream come true for a lot of them, and I thought they played well. I don't think you would have noticed that it was their debut. I thought they came in and had the appropriate level of respect for the game and played well, so it was good to see.
We only have one mic, so I think we're going to just move our way over, so we'll get to everyone. So yeah, go ahead.
Jabari Moromoro, Sportsmedia, and Miami Herald. Question for Coach and one for Ryan. For Coach to start, what is the identity of this team you're trying to establish through these qualifying games?
I think it starts with our work ethic and how hard we play. I think that has to be a staple to who you are, no matter the level. And I think we're a group that plays hard. We need to embrace physicality. Maybe embraced it a little too much in the first half. We got in them in the bonus, both quarters, but I thought we settled in the second half and played with that balance. And we want to play with a lot of pace. We want to score. We feel like we have a lot of weapons on this team. We can get out and run, and we want to be unselfish as well. So those are the things that we kind of talk about and emphasize. And I thought they came to fruition for us in the game.
And then for Ryan, I wanted to ask, when you're playing internationally, you have young players around the world and just young people around the world watching, what role do you feel like this team plays in representing and growing the game globally?
I think it's just, obviously we want to set an example, but being able to give them the opportunity to see it up close and personal. Sometimes things look a lot different on TV, but being able to be here and interact with them and give them more of us than what you can see on TV, I think is, huge, and, setting that example of being a good role model. Obviously we love.
Thank you, damn well, Kat. Thank you.
Looking up to us because they're going to be the ones who change the world. And so if we set a good example, then everything will be better from there.
Is there anyone else on this? Oh, you have one. Go ahead.
Luis Rodriguez from the La Línea podcast. Coach, some debut tonight with the senior team of USA. How important this debut for the future of the team? We have a great deal of talent in our country, playing the game of basketball, and every quad, it seems like we're able to usher in younger players, and they get an opportunity to play with the team and kind of make their mark. And so we're pleased with the young players that we have within our system. I'm glad that they're here playing with us and just trying to help them continue to grow and get exposed to basketball on this stage, on the senior national team stage. And the more exposure you get to these types of environments, the more comfortable you feel. And so I think this tournament will help our younger players making their debuts today throughout the tournament feel more comfortable in this environment. Thank you.
Hi, Coach. Welcome to Puerto Rico, La Libreta, Raúl Alzaga. This question is for both. Tomorrow you play Puerto Rico here at home. It should be a fun crowd. What are your expectations of tomorrow's game, and what do you know about this Puerto Rico team in terms of personnel and style of play?
Well, one of the more exciting environments that you can play in FIBA competition is when you play the host country. And being around USA basketball a long time, we've had a lot of great environments where we played the host country, and I expect nothing less than that. Puerto Rico is a proud basketball country. There's a lot of talent that has come out here for many years. And so we're excited to be here and be a part of it and experience the fans, experience the excitement that they have. As far as, I'll answer this a little bit for Ryan. We haven't watched Puerto Rico yet, so she's not going to have a scout report yet, so she gets a pass. But we know the talent that they have, and I coached in the America Cup last summer with our college players and faced them, and it was a challenging game for us. So we understand what's ahead of us, and we'll get back tonight, and we'll watch the film, and our players will get into the film in the morning, and we'll come over with a good game plan and hopefully ready to play our best.
For both.
Sorry, just your name.
Oh, yeah. For both, good evening. Alberto Cruz from El Señor Pachi from Puerto Rico. First of all, welcome to Puerto Rico. A happy International Women's Week to both. First question for Howard. You led the team in scoring tonight with incredible efficiency. How does the chemistry of this second unit allow you to find your rhythm so quickly coming from the bench? I mean, the game started and you suddenly started making moves, making points, and carrying your team to a better place.
I think in regards to chemistry, it's just the fact that the shots were open. I didn't have to, make a move and then take a contested jumper. So I think what Coach talked about a little bit earlier, we all have some sort of chemistry prior. So, I know that a lot of the flares, like Mo and Kiki, they know, I like a flare screen, or when the
point guard is driving middle, like that kick across in the screen there is going to be open. So just being able to even recognize the game flow and get each other open shots and want to play selfless and want to, have that for me. Yeah.
First of all, Coach, you said that the team played for the first time together. I think it was an incredible performance. But in FIBA, having a second unit that can maintain or even increase the lead is vital on the game. But your second unit delivered and was great on both ends on the floor. How critical was that performance of the bench, and what are you looking forward to having that same energy game by game?
We have a very deep roster, and it's one thing to say we have depth. It's another thing to be able to leverage that depth. And so how you leverage it is that you play at a good pace, and your players come in off the bench ready and prepared to play. And I thought our players that came off the bench, Ryan, Caitlin, Monique, Kiki, Paige, I thought they came in and took us to a different level. And if you have a lot of depth, you're either playing sometimes against either tired starters or the other team's bench. It's a great opportunity to create separation in the game, and they did that.
Sara del Valle Hernández, in Puerto Rico for Coach Larson. When you look at Puerto Rican film, what strength do you see that your team will need to be ready for?
Yeah. Well, for us, we start with the same approach in terms of every team, no matter the personnel, of what we're trying to do. We want to make it really hard for the other team to score. That starts for us in transition. We want to make sure we get back on defense. When we get our defense set, we want to be great in one-on-one defense. We want to protect the paint. We want to limit teams to one shot. And so our rebounding has to be really good. Now, if we can force missed shots or we can force turnovers, now we can get out and run. And you see how dynamic our offense can be when we get out and run. We have multiple ball handlers, multiple shooters, multiple post players. So that's kind of our game plan. There are nuances in scheme. I can't give you that right now. Okay, we're about to play tomorrow, so I can't tell you that. But that's our approach on each end, and we really try to limit them to one tough shot and then see if we can get out and run and play fast.
This question is for Coach Lawson.
Just your name and media company.
Rafael Diaz from the Digital newspaper. This question is for Coach Lawson. You've been coaching Team USA for about a decade, right? Since 2019. You've been part of different AmeriCup tournaments, different qualifying tournaments, and you have, played or coached in, really small venues. For example, last summer/winter in South America and Chile, and now all of a sudden you come here to this big indoor venue, which is the most important one here in Puerto Rico. The fact that this tournament was, held here in the Puerto Rico arena, the Coliseo de Puerto Rico, what does it say from your perspective in terms of the growth of women's basketball, especially FIBA women's basketball?
Yes, I think it continues to be on an upward trend. Women's basketball, not just in our country, but around the world. And what a beautiful venue this is to be able to play in. And I thought that the crowd was excited when we were out there. And as we go across the world, we see the excitement, the tournaments that we go to, the games that we have, the people just really looking forward to seeing our team play and our players play. And it makes us feel really, really good that we have that type of support. I know we won't have a lot of support tomorrow. That's okay. Nor should we, right? It's a home game for them. But you still get excited about playing in those types of environments when you're a competitor. And those are the environments I miss the most now that I'm coaching instead of playing. You miss the exciting, loud environments as a player.
Kendra Andrews, ESPN. I have two questions for you, Coach. The first, we're talking a lot about your depth and the rotations that you have. How much of tonight was just wanting to get really every player's feet wet by giving them those minutes and kind of that like hockey substitution with two lineups completely swapping out? And how much is it kind of leading into actually what you really want to instill with this group?
Yeah, I mean, don't read a lot into, we've talked about this with our players. Like, the starting lineup's going to change, the rotations are going to change. As a coach, I'm still in fact-finding mode, not in terms of who they are. I know who they are as players, but trying to find some chemistry and see what combinations fit best together. So that was just kind of doing it that way, and I tried to mix it up between the first half and the second half and see, are there groups that naturally have some good chemistry on either end? But it's a luxury to have, that's for sure. Someone gets into foul trouble, or we have a run, we're not playing that well. The fact that I can go to the bench and get really solid performances is something I'm grateful for.
And then a quick second question. It was Caitlin's first game in about 8 months, I think, since July. She said that she thought she was going to be anxious heading into it. It wasn't as much, but she did feel overly winded. Did you have any conversations with her before the game, or maybe touched on her 12 assists and just the pace that she was playing with?
Yeah. I had a conversation with every player, one-on-one, not necessarily before the game, but in the last couple of days. I won't tell them what I told you. But I told her to shoot the ball. No. With Caitlin, she brings this dynamic play to the offensive end. I mean, that goes without saying. And as much as she is dynamic as a scorer, she's one of the most dynamic playmakers in the world as well. And so we just talked about her utilizing all the talent. It's the most talented team she's played on. So imagine being a dynamic playmaker, and then all of a sudden you're playing alongside all these other dynamic playmakers and finishers. And so I thought she toggled between the playmaking and the scoring really well tonight, and looked pretty comfortable out there. So I was proud of how she played in her debut.
Just one quick counter question. You mentioned that you were looking for combinations that fit well. Which combinations did you like today?
Well, I kind of already mentioned that group in the second quarter. I thought got into a good rhythm offensively. I think it was Caitlin, KP, Ryan, Monique, and Kiki. I thought we got into a good flow. And when I say combinations that play well, it's not just that they score. It's really the quality of the shot attempts that we're manufacturing. Sometimes you can have a great offensive possession, it gets a wide open look, you miss it, but like the quality of the shot attempt is high. And then defensively, rotationally, I thought we got better as the game went on, as we were trying to, go against their scheme. We started to figure out like the second and third layer on the backside rotation as well. So, but I thought in the second quarter that five kind of jump started us offensively.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
So you heard it pretty much all what's going to happen. I gave y'all the full blast of the interview of what happened and how it's going to be looked at. This is Team USA. All that separational shit, not now. This ain't what we here for. We here to talk about Team USA, because the same people that's over here, and if something happens or someone try to come against us, it's going to be the same people that you looking for to protect you. As I serve, and for this country, and for most of you that's in the chat and abroad that's looking, I put 8 years in service. I served this country for 8 years. You know what I mean? In the military, in the army. So, I understand the sacrifice. I understand of banding with different nationalities. I understand when you ain't looking at what color the next man is. You're not. When you're in the field of battle, when you're on the battlefield, you're not looking at who is gonna, hit the one that's in front of you that's trying to shoot at you. You don't care about his color. You don't care how tall he is, how short he is, how small he is. All you worry about is if they got your back when it's in the heat of battle. So by me serving this country for over 8 years, this is a a thing that I understand. And when they're on a basketball court, they're playing together. And it's a union. Everybody's together. We are Team USA. We are the representation of togetherness, and we are stronger together than any country. I still believe that we are stronger together, stronger than any country on this planet. In any type of criteria or anything that is going on, it's USA basketball, it's USA baseball, it's USA soccer, hockey, whatever it is, it's Team USA, meaning that you're representing one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. That's what it's supposed to be. So we ain't coming in here, not in this house, doing a separation of anything at this moment, at this time. This is not the Chicago Sky. This is not the Indiana Fever. This is not the Aces. This is not the Minnesota Lynx, nor any of the other groups. This is Team USA basketball. So everyone has to play with everyone, and everyone needs everyone. You understand? Everyone needs everyone when we out here on the court. Ain't nobody bigger eyes than yous when it's out there on the court. And this is what it is, you know what I mean, when it comes to USA basketball. Because it's the continuity of it all. It's the representation of every single person that's in this chat. It's the representation of every single person that's watching this video or will get on the playback. This is one of the greatest nations on planet Earth that I think that I've lived here for 56 years. And I think that this is one of the best and greatest times for basketball for women that I've ever seen. This is one of the greatest times for women basketball, and we have a bunch of great young players that's coming up that we can't wait to, you know what I mean, to do their big one. We can't wait to see these girls on the biggest and brightest stage, and that's on the world stage. You know what I'm saying? This is the world stage, and everybody knows. Listen, let me tell you something. Everybody knows on the world stage, individual don't matter. Because if you're on the battlefield with me, or, because I was a sergeant in the military, and you get to be doing some loose cannon shit, you know what happened. I'm sure you heard what happens to the one who retreats or the one who don't follow instructions. Okay. So the thing is that you know what happens when you're on the battlefield. It doesn't matter what color, because for this, you are supposed to protect and give your life for the little ones, for the small ones. You understand? So we're in USA basketball. We don't want none of that nonsense. Mods, take care of anything that goes on that's wrong. I mean, handle the business. That's what you're here for. Moderate, you know what I mean? Somebody talking racist, somebody talking division, somebody that's not with what is going on today. This is what it's all about. Y'all say hello. Say hello. Hello. This is my grandbaby Winter. This is my son's youngest child. Yeah, so this is what it's all about, man. No, this is Winter, ADP. Dream is in Chicago. Yeah, Dream is Chicago. Yeah, y'all see the eyebrows. This is my son's daughter. Yeah. That's them jeans. That's them jeans. Look at her nose. See your nose? I'll be upstairs. Go ahead. I'll be up there in a minute. Yeah, so, you know what I mean? This is what it's all about, y'all. What else is it for? This is America, and we all fight for this country. More after these messages. Let me tell you about the simplest way to get you in some WNBA and NBA action. Find your player, pick higher or lower, and win some extra cash. Pick between 2 to 5 players to fill out your pick'em entry. Get every pick right and win some much needed cash. Use promo code SteadyServ and receive $1,000 bonus in cash. Now that it's football season, follow Steadyservin ENT as I share my picks. Pick players, choose the amount, win money, make picks, win cash. Thanks, Underdog Fantasy, for your partnership with us, and thank you for using the promo code SteadyServin on Underdog Fantasy. Yeah, I did see that, MS. So the thing is that y'all, I appreciate everyone that came today. And like I said, if you would like to give a donation and donate to the channel, please give me a super chat or a super sticker to support what I'm doing, y'all. Y'all already know how I bring the, you know what I mean, the news and everything, you know what I'm saying, right here, and give you information. And hey, where else to be than the hottest podcast on planet Earth? You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate it. And if you want to join the channel, please join the channel and you will become a bread maker. What is a bread maker, Bro Claude?
I'm a bread maker. We got that rap van rolling on them dubs. You can catch us later while we ballin' in the club. We them bread makers. We them bread makers.
Yeah, so shout out to the bread makers. Shout out to all my bread makers, my people that can join the channel. Listen, I appreciate everything that y'all have done. I appreciate everything that you do. I appreciate everything that you will do. Please subscribe to the hottest podcast that's growing right now. We got over 4,500. 4,500 chat. Those who've been here with me from day one, it was just one. Wody Mac, ADP, we here, baby. 4,500 subscribers right here on Steadyservin Sports ENT, and we are growing every single day because you guys come to hear information, facts over feelings. We say what we got to say, and we listen. We don't play what anybody could get got over here on this show. And yes, I'll be back on top of the Crash Out Room this Sunday. You'll be seeing the Crash Out Room coming this Sunday at 10 o'clock. Yeah, y'all can't wait for a Crash Out Room. I ain't did a Crash Out Room in 2 weeks. Y'all can't wait. Listen, this is me coming on Sundays and Wednesdays. The Crash Out Room will be back on top. Listen, and doing what we've been doing, but we've been in the bracket games. We've been showing you everything and all of the good sports. Please, 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 if you would love to do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like the channel, and share the channel. Let people know that I'm here. Help me build this channel, y'all. And this, listen, keep the main thing the main thing. What do you think is the best squad to play? Put your starting 5 in the comments. You know what I mean? I could be wrong, but I think the second squad, you know what I mean, with the addition of Angel Reese, of course, in there, that second squad, Kiki and Angel. Kiki, Angel, you know what I'm saying? That second squad was crazy. It was lit. I ain't gonna even lie. But Caitlin Page, Ryan Howard, Angel, and Kiki, that was a good squad too. So you tell me what you think. Put it in the you know what I mean, in the comments. Let me know what's going on. And listen, I will tell you, turn on your notifications every time I drop a hot banger, and I leave as I came with another banger. Yeah, y'all have a good day. I'm glad to start your morning off with some good information because I could not sleep. So team winning, the Team USA. Shout out to the young and Turnt. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, them my own.
We are.
You say but that my old